What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper. In this video, I'm just going to be doing a noise comparison between the SilencerCo Hybrid 46 and the SilencerCo Hybrid 46M. Now, the SilencerCo Hybrid 46M is the new version of the Hybrid 46, and it's basically the same as the Hybrid 46. I do believe that the Hybrid 46M is rated to 460 Weatherby, and the Hybrid 46 is not. However, I do shoot the Hybrid 46 with my 338 Lapua, and my hand loads are just under 6,000 foot-pounds, 5,900 foot-pounds, and I've had zero issues. And I've also used it with my elephant gun, my 416 Ruger, with zero issues. So you can use the Hybrid 46, the original one, with some very powerful rifle cartridges. The main difference between them is that the new version, the Hybrid 46M, has this extension on the end that you can remove from here out. You can remove that extension and basically have a shorter suppressor for different purposes. If you're doing CQB work, if you're mounting it on a pistol, you don't want to have this 7.5-inch long suppressor on the end of your pistol. You can remove this 2-inch long piece here, and that'll cut it down to like 5.5 or just under 6 inches. A little bit more manageable. But basically, these two suppressors are identical in length. It's just that the Hybrid 46M allows you to remove some baffles. Okay, you can see the part where you remove them. So I'm going to take a couple of shots with the Hybrid 46 and the Hybrid 46M, and we're going to be using my 338 Lapua with some hot hand loads, and we're going to see if there's any difference in the noise. Now, I don't have a decibel meter, but honestly, if it's just like within 5 decibels apart, it's not going to really be noticed by the human ear that much, especially with earmuffs or ear pro on. This is my 338 Lapua, as I mentioned. It's built off of a CZ 550 416 Rigby receiver, and these receivers are basically impossible to find right now because CZ has discontinued their CZ 550s as of like 3 years ago. So these are hard to find. If you can find a 416 Rigby receiver, snatch it up, because you can build a really awesome 338 Lapua off of them, and they are very solid receivers, just built like a tank. And I have this 26-inch cut rifled barrel built by K&P Barrels, and I had it all put together by my local gunsmith. And I have this Bell & Carlson aluminum bed block stock. So I'm going to take a couple of shots with the Hybrid 46 and then a couple of shots with the Hybrid 46M. And I'm going to tell you guys if I felt a difference or not. I have two different cameras. One camera has a more sensitive microphone. The other camera has a less sensitive microphone. So we're going to compare both of those cameras and the Hybrid 46M and the Hybrid 46 and see what the difference is, if at all. And then I'll tell you if I noticed anything as the shooter. And the ammo I'm going to be using are some of my hand loads. Here we have some 280 grain Barnes LRX. This is my favorite load for this rifle, and I push these to just under 3,100 feet per second. So that's right under 6,000 foot-pounds. Very accurate load. I get about half MOA with these, sometimes better. So let's see what happens, guys. See if there's any difference or not. And this is just going to be with the long configuration with the Hybrid 46M, not the short configuration. I've already done a short configuration comparison with multiple different rifles and pistols, short versus long. And I'll leave a link in the top right corner to that video if you're interested in hearing the difference between the short and the long configuration with the Hybrid 46M. But let's see what happens, guys.